guys! Today I am in London, England. Ah! This is so surreal. I landed like probably 3 hours ago at this point. I'm a little delirious, I'm not gonna lie. I decided to come to London for fun. I've been wanting to come for a really long time and I thought, why wait? Just go, just take yourself, have the experiences. I'm now like deciding to devote my 20s to like all the travel experiences that I want to have because I still live at home, so I don't have to pay bills or anything like that, and might as well live it up and have really great experiences. And London is someplace that I've always wanted to come. But yeah, so this is just gonna be a quick weekend trip similar to what I did for Paris at the beginning of the year. I just felt so like centered and grounded and like I found myself when I went to Paris, and I love having new travel experiences solo, and yeah, I'm really excited for this one. So it was a really long drive into the city. The traffic here is insane, but otherwise it was a beautiful drive, and I had the sweetest Uber driver who like took it upon himself to tell me like all the history of all the buildings we were passing and give me like advice of places to go and things like that. I really appreciate people like that. And then I got into my hotel. I'm staying at the Club Quarters Hotel in London City. I'll link it in the description box because it's really cute. It's boutique, but it's nice, it's swanky, and there's a cafe downstairs which I really appreciate. But yeah, it's like there's like this little makeup station here. I'm keeping my luggage here. This is where I was just filming. And then here's the bed. And then the entrance with like hooks and stuff. And then this is a closet. Simple, cute. Here's a full-length mirror. By the way, every outfit that I wear is gonna be linked in the description box. Today's outfit's not that exciting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to accessorize it a little bit because I'm not super into it. And then here's the bathroom. I love the mirror. Super great for makeup and such. It's really great. I really like this hotel. And the staff is really friendly too. On today's agenda, I need to get food. I'm so hungry. I need a coffee. I haven't had a coffee in a really long time. Yeah, it's obscene. It's foggy, but it's not raining. I hope it doesn't. But in case it does, I have my fuzzy hat that I bought from Urban Outfitters, and I've been waiting for a reason to wear it, and I feel like this is the perfect time. But my hair can't get wet, so I also have an umbrella. I have this cute little puffy bag from Aritzia with my little teddy bear, so this is gonna be kind of my standard bag. And then I bought this new trench literally for the purpose of this trip because A, it's a staple, and B, I've been wanting this trench, and C, it's perfect for this type of weather. So I can do it up a lot, or I can do it up semi, or I can leave it open. But yeah, today literally I'm just gonna be walking around exploring. Initially, after I eat and get coffee, I think I'll feel a little bit more like alive. So I'll be able to think straighter about what I want to do. But I definitely know that after that, after I eat, I want to go to the Big Ben and take photos and do like that initial touristy stuff and get all those photos down, so then I can just focus on enjoying the moment. Tomorrow I'm really excited. I'm going to be going to the Phantom of the Opera at His Majesty's Theatre, which is really like a lifelong dream of mine to go to, and it has incredible reviews, and I'm so excited. It's like the perfect fancy night, so I have like a cute dress. I booked a cute dinner at Covent Garden, which is near it, and that's tomorrow's plan, and then Sunday's gonna be like the museum kind of day and shopping and things like that. But yeah, I'm super excited to take you along. I wanted to document it because I love looking back on these vlogs of traveling solo. Let's go get some food. I'm currently walking to the Big Ben, and the Borough Market was awesome. It was really overwhelming, and I get overstimulated with a lot of people. These streets are nice. So I'm gonna get a second coffee at this coffee shop, because it's very aesthetic. So let's go. much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I had a very successful day out today. I took my millionth shower just now because it's been a lot of walking, a lot of sweating. I kind of refuse to take Ubers because like if it's a 50-minute walk someplace, like I can do it. And I opted for that all day today. So my legs are really feeling the burn, but it's good. I like walking, especially around new places, so I don't mind. And also Ubers are kind of difficult to catch here because the traffic is just weird. I don't understand the traffic patterns yet. I am going to find a cute little cocktail bar and get dressed up and go out tonight. I want to do a cocktail bar. I don't want to do a pub because I'm not really hungry now that I had Thai food, which was delicious. I loved that little place. I loved that they had a 2-for-1 pina colada deal and they just gave me 2, so I drank 2 pina coladas this afternoon. And then afterward I got a Starbucks and I shopped around the little like vendor stands in Covent Garden because I didn't show it because they don't usually like when I film those things, but I got my parents like gifts and my friends gifts and things like that, like the super like tacky London gifts. That's what I got for them. I also got myself this I Love London shirt. I absolutely had to. So far my general consensus of London is that it's a lot like New York City. It's a lot like New York City. All the different like areas and the way that they like break them down, like Soho, Manhattan, you know what I mean? And just the style of person that is here and like the pace and the cityness of it and the buildings, and even this room feels like a room that we'd stay at in New York. So yeah, I like it because I love New York City. Like I didn't expect it to be so much like New York City. I haven't even seen that many people or heard that many people with London accents. Like it's pretty diverse here, which I love. And to be fair, I did more of the touristy areas this time. So tomorrow when I'm in less touristy areas, I can see if it's more like British people. Because yeah, here it's been like a lot of different nationalities, a lot of different ethnicities. It feels really like well dispersed and even, which I like. I really, really like that, like a true integration. And everybody's been so kind. I loved that Thai place, especially because of the amazing waiter that I got, who was just so sweet and complimented my fashion, and that's the way to my heart. So, but yeah, I need to find a good cocktail bar that's nearby because I don't want to do a big hike again. And put on a cute little outfit and glam up my makeup just a little bit. I'm probably just gonna do like a shimmer eyeshadow or something and like maybe lashes, but tomorrow is gonna be my like super fancy night where I go to Phantom of the Opera, so I don't want to like cake on too much tonight. I don't have to. Okay, I'm not bringing my camera out because it's inconvenient, but this is the outfit. It's very monochromatic. All the different shades of tan from Aritzia. I have this cute top. It's a halter. And it's like the vest material. And then pleated skirt, boots, my Zara brown purse, which will be a relief to carry after the big puffer all day, and the chopsticks in my hair. I think I found a really cute spot to go to, so let's check it out. Good morning. So today I booked breakfast because it's giving, there's not many breakfast places that I've found just generally, but then the ones that like explicitly serve breakfast and like coffee, most importantly, are all like booked up. And to be fair, it's a weekend, so like Fine. I'm gonna be having dinner kind of early because the Phantom of the Opera is tonight, and I'm stoked for that. That's gonna be at like 7:30, which means doors open at 7, which means I booked my dinner for like 5. So I can't eat a super substantial breakfast or else I'll be too full. I'm gonna do breakfast, some sightseeing. I wanna go to the St. Paul Cathedral. And then also I really wanna do some shopping. Because I'm a shopaholic, but also because I love buying things in other cities so that I can say like, oh, I got this here. And I saw like a plethora of girls walking around with Zara bags, so I know there's multiple locations near me. I cannot stand the taunting anymore. I must go to the Zara. It's so nice to be starting fresh with my makeup today. Oh my goodness, I felt like I was taking off 100 pounds when I washed my face last night. Because truly, like, I was wearing 48 hours worth of makeup. And I just kept caking it on all day because I was like, well, I don't want to fully redo it. I slept like a log, which I'm pleased about. I don't always sleep that soundly when I'm alone, like traveling alone, but I did. And they have Friends on their Netflix here, which is awesome. So I was watching that all night on my computer. This is the outfit. So this cinched button up is from Dynamite. Wearing the same pleated skirt from last night from Aritzia. And then my Steve Madden boots and my puffy tote with little Ben. Super cute. I also did like chopsticks in my hair. A trench with like shorts basically is kind of the type of weather right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna see if they're going to let me into breakfast early because I'm so hungry and in desperate need of coffee. So if they say they can't give me an early spot, then I'll just get coffee and that's okay. The beauty about dining and traveling alone is they typically have space and they'll let you in. So we shall see. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna be like half an hour early. But yeah, this is the look. I'm so hungry. Let's go get food. Okay guys, tonight's look is a bit trampy in the daylight, but in the nighttime it'll serve. I'm wearing this new dress that I bought from Zara. It's dark brown and it has like lace trim. And then I'm wearing, I really wanted a chance to wear these stockings. And I saw some celebrities do this recently. It's just a cute little peekaboo moment where they're like the garter type of stockings. And then I'm wearing my black kitten heels. And then I have my dark brown purse from Zara, and of course matched all the gold jewelry, and then the trench, of course. So yeah, and then I did like a smoky eye, which again looks like a lot in the daylight, but in the night with the flash and the bar like vibe, it'll serve. I'm exhausted for some reason, and maybe it's because I'm feeling the time difference or something. I don't know. I feel like time zones have been kind of obsolete to me recently because I've changed time zones like all year. I just feel drowsy in spite of how much coffee I've had. But yeah, my reservation for Henri is pretty soon. God, I need to be plugging in my phone. Oh, by the way, the St. Paul's Cathedral today was incredibly fun, but I want to warn that the tickets pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but then otherwise the upstairs portion, I literally climbed this endless amount of stairs. It's gorgeous. The whole thing's gorgeous. I just want to start with that. I loved my experience there. I loved the little guided tour, like the audio guided tour, and it was like, I'm glad I did it. But the upstairs portion, I could not go upstairs because the amount of stairs in a spiral, like the amount of spiral stairs that there were was insane. Like, I'm gonna insert a clip of when I was going down, but I went up these stairs and I swear the whole thing up is like a 5-minute walk without pauses. And yes, there's like little windows and stuff, but if you're claustrophobic, which I am, I guess, but like I didn't think I was this claustrophobic, and I was dying. I was also wearing heeled boots, and like I've been doing a lot of walking, but it's not because I was like physically unable. It was just like, you're going delirious. It's like, it's insane. And then when you get to the top, the hallways to get around are like this big. It's like this thin. It's insane. And then you're like, people are going both ways, and like, it was incredibly claustrophobic. I had a bit of a panic attack, I'm not gonna lie, and I didn't even keep going up. Like, I couldn't, once I got to the top of that spiral staircase and realized that the hallways were this thin, I couldn't do it. So I went all the way back down, and I feel kind of crappy about that because like I didn't get to see anything upstairs because it was way too thin, and I'm shocked there were no warnings about claustrophobia because I literally climbed all those stairs for nothing. But otherwise, it was great. I'm just giving that heads up in case you go to St. Paul's Cathedral because it was beautiful, but I couldn't go upstairs. There were elevators, but I don't know if the elevators went all the way to the top. It might have just avoided the spiral part, but not the like super thin hallway part. Anyway, but it was a great day. So yeah, let's go to dinner. Okay, I am home from Phantom of the Opera. That was insanely incredible. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm obsessed with all those like horror, dark romance kind of plots. That just like fed my soul. Like the music and the organ and the opera. The acting and the singing was so strong. Like those actors are incredible. It was a really squishy theater, but it was beautiful. Like squishy as in it was really close, everybody was really close together. But it was beautiful, and like the second the show started, I was just taken into it and mesmerized. It is already like 11 p.m., but my phone was dying, so I had to come back to the hotel and charge it before I go out again. Really excited to keep with the energy. This is the part of the night where I usually just say, you know what, I'm just gonna crash. But no, because I only have so many nights in London and I want to make the most of it. So I made some friends here, and one of them gave me recommendations of places to go out. So I'm gonna check one of those places out tonight. So yeah. Good morning. It is like 9:30 a.m. Today I'm going to the British Museum and I'm going to go to Buckingham Palace. This is not staying open. Obviously just gotta get the photos. My mom said I can't come home until I've seen Buckingham Palace and taken some photos for her, so I'm gonna do that. The British Museum, I bought a ticket for, or I didn't buy a ticket, I got a ticket for 1 p.m. It's free. There's so many free museums here. It's really amazing, and I love museums, and this is my first one of the trip, so that's gonna be really fun. And then I want to check out Harrods, I think is what it's called, not Harold's. It's like the shopping district basically, and it's like a 20-minute walk from Buckingham Palace, so I really want to hit that if I have time. If not, I have a reservation actually at a pub, like a nice pub in Notting Hill, so I have to get there in time, and that's also going to be an Uber from Buckingham Palace, so it's like, if I have time to go to Harrods, great, but I don't want to rush shopping. So, if Notting Hill is a vibe, I think I want to kind of stick it out there for the most of the day. Yeah, I think it'll be really fun. I still haven't had fish and chips, and I'm really, really hoping that the pub that I'm going to has fish and chips. I thought that was standard here, but after my disappointment with last night's restaurant, I didn't expect them to have fish and chips. It was a really nice restaurant, but I can't trust the online menus anymore. So the place that I found is literally a pub. You would think they would have fish and chips, but they might not, because it's not online. It's not on the menu online now that I'm looking. I totally just booked it and made an assumption. There's a lot of stuff that I can eat on this menu, if this menu is still a real one, like that are vegetarian beyond fish and chips, which I know fish and chips isn't vegetarian, but like I eat whitefish, that's all I eat. I thought that was a given, but maybe not. The place looks nice though, and if there's stuff I can eat, I'll eat there anyway. I just feel like it's not a complete trip if I haven't had fish and chips. We'll see, but I feel like it's been kind of an uphill battle in the eating department, I'm not gonna lie. Otherwise, everything's been super fun. It's a very gloomy day. The sun's supposed to come out, so I'm wearing capris so that I won't overheat. And yeah, I'll have my trench and things, but like right now it's giving cold. I'm gonna go to Blank Street Coffee to get coffee and I think a croissant, because I'm hungry. That's right across the street. And yeah, today is gonna be really fun. This is my last day in London, so let's enjoy it. So I decided to come shopping first. It's not open yet, but I'm gonna get a coffee and then go because it's close to Buckingham Palace. I was able to do both in the morning before I go to the museum, and I'm really proud of this travel accomplishment. Is 3:19. I'm making my shop my collection right now, which if you haven't already, check out the link in the description with every outfit that I wore in this video. I make shop my collections often for like my outfits and things. I'm so exhausted, mostly because the bag that I've been carrying that like puffy curator bag, I think is what it's called, and I love it, but it's I just put too much in it, I guess. I mean, there's not that much in it, but enough that carrying it around all day is like making my back hurt, especially because I've been on flights a lot recently too, so that plus the bag is like Anyway, so I wanted to come back to the hotel to switch to my purse, and then in doing so I realized to get to my reservation in Notting Hill for like 3, it would have been too much to like Uber back to the hotel and then Uber there and then whatever. So I just decided to get my fish and chips dinner at the Museum Tavern, which is right in front of the British Museum. So that was super convenient and delicious. I feel so satisfied. That was the best meal for sure. Fish and chips was incredible. And I had this like raspberry vodka drink. It was really good. And I just canceled the reservation that I had in Notting Hill so that I can go to Notting Hill later. The thing that I really want to do there is the Notting Hill bookshop. That closes at 7 p.m. So it's 3:20 now. So right, I was gonna do like shops and stuff and then carry on to like a bar club situation. So after this little rest period, I'm gonna change. I'm charging my phone tonight so that it's not dying by the time I'm going out. But I don't know if Notting Hill really has many like bars. I was like trying to find some place, but everybody's been giving me like their opinions and advice and I love it and I'm really grateful. But like I swear everything is just overpopulated. Like there's not one like hotspot to find. Like everything is lines out the door, everything is packed to the brim, everything is like you're not even gonna be able to get a drink or a seat, or like it's not cushy. And like I still really like it here, but like I haven't gotten the gist of things and it's kind of frustrating because also since I'm here on my own, it's like I just want like a good nice experience when I go out. I don't want it to be like chaos because then it's like why am I doing this? Like I want a good drink. It'd be lovely to see live music too, but all the live music places that I would go to are booked from here until forever. Like every jazz club and things. It's like I don't know why. I don't know where all the people are coming from, but like every place on every street and every block is packed to the brim everywhere. And like it's a little overstimulating. The people are really nice and stuff, but it's just a lot of people. Like more than New York. And the population is actually higher here, but like I prefer New York City. I'm not gonna lie. But it's been cool to like see the culture and stuff. And to be fair, I haven't had like a long enough London experience to really make any sort of judgments. Just based off of the places I've gone and the places that people have recommended to me, it's like I can't even get in. Even as a single seater. Like that doesn't give me a leg up anywhere. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In Paris and stuff, like it did. Like because I was one person, like there was always a cafe that had a seat for me and there was always a bar that I could sit at and there was always a place I could go. I was never waiting. I was never pushed aside or like turned away at the door. It was a whole other experience, but whatever. I'm rambling. I still really like it here. It's just different. But the sun came out tonight, the sun came out today, which I'm really grateful for. Okay, showing you my outfits super quick. I'm wearing my Descend pants from Aritzia, or Descend, and I'm wearing a brown belt, the gold buckle, which matches my nails and rings perfectly. It's so satisfying. This is a new top. It's like a pale yellow floral from Dynamite. I'm obsessed with it. I love this mock neck cut on me. And then I did the chopsticks again. This one's like a pale yellow with blue, and this one's like a tortoise brown, which literally matches, ties in everything. And then for comfort, I'm wearing my New Balance sneakers. And finally, I have my brown purse from Zara with the gold again. Perfect. And then I'm gonna wear my coat, which at the moment feels completely pointless because it's freaking so hot. But as the night goes on, I'll thank myself. I didn't go to Notting Hill. I decided I'm just gonna go to Covent Garden again because that was my favorite experience. And for the last night, I wanna do something that I know will be good, that I know will be fun. There are plenty of places that I have yet to explore in Covent Garden. Worst comes to worst, I'll just go back to one of the places I've already went that I already loved. I'm stoked though. I'm in love with the fit. I did look at natural makeup. Yeah, let's just go enjoy our last night in London. I am home. I didn't vlog anything this morning because I was rushing out the door, but wow. I can't believe that I just did that whirlwind in London. I was just looking at my dump on Instagram, the London post, and like reflecting on, this is definitely one of those trips that like as time goes on, it like goes down in the books. I'm gonna be like, that was really good. It was so many layers. Like I tried so much. I maxed out every single day, which makes me feel really accomplished. Like morning till night I was out basically, and met so many great people and had so much fun, and I feel so connected with myself again, and I feel so grounded, and I feel like myself again. It was very needed at this time in my life, and I'm so grateful to be able to do things like this, and I'm so happy that I documented it here. So yeah, I think my main takeaway from London is just finding the areas that you like. For me, that was what it was, because there were certain areas that I just really didn't like. But otherwise, like once I found my places and got into the vibe, it was like, okay, cool. So now I know I like Covent Garden and Soho the most. I haven't like hit the whole city, but I did a lot of it. And especially for the short amount of time that I was there. But yeah, like there is a huge difference between the areas, and I didn't really know that going into it. I thought it would be like every area was pretty similar, but no, it's not. A highlight also was going to the St. Paul's Cathedral. That was beautiful. I loved that. That was like one of my top moments. And also the like bar that had live jazz the last night, Swift, I think it is. But it was in Soho, and it was gorgeous, and like they had space for me, and the cocktails were amazing, the jazz was amazing, the people were amazing. That was like such a blessing to end up there at the end of the trip, because that's like the top experience for me in terms of going out. I really loved this trip. I'm so exhausted now, but I had a great flight back, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check out the links to every outfit that I wore, like every piece head to toe, in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.